Good evening, everybody. The name's Bluefangle. Welcome back to another episode of the Hunger Games Simulator. Last time, as suggested by no one, I did it. We did characters who had resurrected in their franchise, to which M. Bison from the very first episode won. This time around, we are doing Devil May Cry characters, as suggested by Andrew Rock. And so, let's explain. Dante, the main character in the series, and in my opinion, the coolest character in fiction. Yes, I am rooting for him. Virgil, his brother. His brother, and often superior, craving power and motivation, Dante. Trish, Dante's main lady in Devil May Cry 1. Lady. Initially named Mary, but hates her father so much, she let Dante change her name and was Dante's main lady in Devil May Cry 3. Also keep in mind, 3 is a prequel. Nero is Virgil's son. Nero will be the other No, I'm rooting for his father, Virgil. I'll just root for District 1. Kyrie is Nero's love interest and partner. Sparta, the father of Dante and Virgil. Eva, the mother of Dante and Virgil. Mundus, the villain of Game 1 who turns Virgil into a slave after the events of DMC 3 where he traps himself in hell. Argisax, the villain of Game 2. No one likes Game 2. Lucia, the main lady of Game 2. Let me repeat, no one likes Game 2. Matier, Lucia's grandmother and a big character in Game 2. Let me repeat, no one likes Game 2. Leviathan is a boss from Game 2. No one likes you either. V and Urizen. In the 5th game, Virgil stabs himself so he can become more powerful, but what he doesn't realize is that his consciousness and his memories go to his human half, and his power goes to his demon half. V is his human half, Urizen is his demon half, and he hires Dante and Nero to help V kill Urizen so he can go back to being Virgil. Arkham is the main villain in Game 3, Sanctus in Game 4, Nico. So, because Nero's only a quarter demon, unlike Dante and Virgil, who are half demon, half human, Nero got his arm demon, but in order to do Virgil's plan in Game 5, Virgil cut off Nero's arm, and Nico's been making robotic arms for Nero. Wow, that's weird. Anyways, Griffin, Shadow, and Nightmare are all bosses in Devil May Cry 1 who eventually help V. J.D. Morrison is the guy who gets Dante his jobs and kind of is the manager of Devil May Cry. And then we have Dante and Virgil from that weird reboot. For the rest of this video, their nicknames will be Dante and Virgin. Let's proceed. As tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Sparta, Shadow, Nightmare, and Dante all run away from the cornucopia. Arkham scares Mundus away from the cornucopia. Nico severely injures Griffin and leaves him to die. Dante and Sanctus run away from the cornucopia. Virgil and Nero fight for a bag. Virgil gives up and retreats. Damn, alright. J.D. Morrison takes a handful of throwing knives. Eva kills Urizen with his own weapon. If only Eva was able to do that in the main games. Or anything close to that, really. Trish runs away from the cornucopia. Lucia snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Leviathan and Virgin fight for a bag. Virgin gives up and retreats. Kyrie, Matier, and V all run away. Lady snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag, and Argisax runs away. Shadow and Leviathan work together for the day. Same with V and Sparta. Matier catches Virgil off guard and kills him. Dante, Lucia, Virgin, and Mundus raid Arkham's camp while he's hunting. Nero, Eva, and Lady track down and kill Nightmare. As Argisax practices archery, Sanctus goes hunting. Nero diverts Trish's attention and runs away. Dante injures himself. Kyrie stalks J.D. Morrison. I have a headache, dude. This is gonna suck. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Griffin from District 10, Urizen from District 7, Virgil from District 1, and Nightmare from District 11. No district is completely out of play, but we are down to the top 20. Let's proceed. Trish thinks about winning. Argisax receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Shadow goes to sleep. Virgin tries to treat his infection. Arkham climbs a tree to rest. Sparta receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. V attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Leviathan sees a fire but stays hidden. Mundus sets up camp for the night. J.D. Morrison and Matier huddle for warmth. Eva receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Lady is awoken by nightmares. Lucia cries herself to sleep. Dante stays awake all night. Nico convinces Nero to snuggle with her. Kyrie receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor, and Sanctus and Dante talk about the tribute still alive. Eva injures himself. Arkham, Dante, Trish, and Matier hunt for the tributes. Sparta chases Dante. Leviathan thinks about home. Lady Sanctus, Shadow, and Virgin raid Kyrie's camp while she's hunting. JD Morrison scares V off. Mundus discovers a river. Argisax overhears Nero and Lucia talking in the distance. Nico makes a wooden spear. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Lucia thinks about winning. V, Leviathan, and Kyrie track down and kill Dante. Sanctus looks at the night sky. Matier attempts to start fire, but it's unsuccessful. Eva quietly hummed. Sparta attempts to start fire, but it's also unsuccessful. Arkham, Dante, Virgin, and Argisac sleep in shifts. JD Morrison and Trish sleep in shifts. Nico, Mundus, and Shadow discuss the games of what might happen in the morning. Lady tends to her wounds. Nero receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Sanctus injures himself. Matier receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Leviathan diverts Virgin's attention and runs away. Lady defeats Shadow in a fight, but spares her life. Argisax, Nero, Eva, and Nico hunt for the tributes. Lucia stalks Dante. Mundus unknowingly eats toxic berries. QDA strangles Trish with a rope. Arkham receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Sparta diverts JD Morrison's attention and runs away. V dies from hypothermia. Another 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Dante from District 12, Mundus from District 5, Trish from District 2, and V from District 7. With that said and done, District 7 is the only district completely out of play, and we are down to the top 16 survivors left standing. Dante, Lucia, and Nero sleep in shifts. Sparta receives a hatchet from receives medical supplies, not a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Arkham bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Leviathan loses sight of where he is. Virgin, JD Morrison, and Nico sleep in shifts. Eva is awoken by nightmares. Lady stays awake all night. Shadow thinks about winning. Argisax quietly hums. Sanctus, Matier, and Kyrie sleep in shifts. Nico steals from Lady while she isn't looking. Sanctus, Virgin, and Nero hunt for the tributes. JD Morrison tends to Eva's wounds. Kyrie receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Argisax explores the arena. Matier accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Leviathan and Lucia work together to drown Shadow. And Dante stalks Sparta. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Arkham from District 8, Matier from District 6, and Shadow from District 10. So with that being said and done, Districts 7 and 10 are the only districts out of play, and we are down to 13 survivors left standing. Virgin screams for help. Eva, Sparta, Argisax, and JD Morrison tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Sanctus fends Leviathan, Dante, and Lady away from his fire. QDA strangles Nico after engaging in a fistfight. Damn, alright. Nero receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Lucia stays awake all night. Okay. Oh, come on. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. I got this. Oof, this headache is hurting. Virgin fishes. Sparta constructs a shack. JD Morrison accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Nero receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Dante fishes. Eva picks flowers. Leviathan catches Lucia off guard and kills her. Kyrie pushes Lady off a cliff during a knife fight. Argisax searches for firewood, and Sanctus receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Nico from District 9, JD Morrison from District 11, Lucia from District 6, and Lady from District 2. That being said and done, Districts 2, 6, 7, 10, and 11 are completely out of play. We're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 survivors left standing. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 survivors. Wow. Virgin cooks his food before putting his fire out. Dante passes out from exhaustion. Nero and Argisax tell stories about themselves to each other. Sparta sets at camp for the night. QDA defeats Leviathan in a fight but spares her life. Sanctus screams for help. Eva dies from hunger. The cornucopias have planted food supplies, weapons, and memoirs from Tribute's families. Virgin, Sanctus, Argisax, and Nero team up to grab food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs. Sparta decides not to go. QDA shoots a poisonous blow dart into Dante's neck, slowly killing him, and Leviathan decides not to go to the feast. Argisax searches for firewood. Sanctus explores the arena. QDA receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Sparta sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Virgin hunts for other tributes, and Nero and Leviathan work together for the day. Oh, my head. I'm gonna have some water. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Eva from District 4 and Dante from District 1. With that being said and done, Districts 1, 2, 6, 7, 10, and 11 are out of play as we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 survivors left standing. Argisax is woken by nightmares. Sparta destroys Nero's supplies that he's asleep. Kyrie convinces Leviathan to snuggle with her. Virgin receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Sanctus stays awake all night. Leviathan camouflages herself in the bushes. Sanctus receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Kyrie attacks Virgin, but he manages to escape. Argisax stalks Nero. Sparta receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. No cannon shots. Argisax receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Sparta, Leviathan, and Sanctus successfully ambush and kill Virgin, Kyrie, and Nero. Argisax searches for firewood. Sparta kills Leviathan while she's resting, and Sanctus tries to spearfish the trident. So is it villain from Game 2, Game 4, or Sparta? 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Virgin from District 12, Kyrie from District 3, Nero from District 3, and Leviathan from District 9. Districts 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, and 12 are completely out. Down to our top 3. Sparta cries himself to sleep. Sanctus tends to his wounds. Argisax receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Sparta thinks about home. Argisax constructs a sack. Sanctus injures himself. No cannon shots. Sparta defeats Sanctus in a fight but spares his life. Argisax receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Sparta stabs Sanctus in the back with a trident. Argisax dies from an infection, meaning the winner is Sparta from District 4. All right. Let's proceed. Placements in 24th, Griffin. In 23rd, Urizen. In 22nd, Virgil. In 21st, Nightmare. In 20th, Dante. In 19th, Mundus. In 18th, Trish. In 17th, with 1 kill, V. In 16th, Arkham. In 15th, with 1 kill, Mathieu. In 14th, Shadow. In 13th, with 1 kill, Nico. In 12th, JD Morrison. In 11th, with 1 kill, Lucia. In 10th, with 1 kill, Lady. In 9th, with 2 kills, Eva. In 8th, Dante. In 7th, Virgin. In 6th, with 5 kills, Kyrie. In 5th, with 1 kill, Nero. In 4th, with 6 kills, Leviathan. In 3rd, with 3 kills, Sanctus. In 2nd, Argisax. And the winner with 5 kills, Sparta. Here's our summary stats. In 12th, 7, and in 10th, in 11th, 10, in 10th, 11, in 9th, 6, in 8th, 2, in 7th, 1, in 6th, 12, in 5th, 3, in 4th, 9, in 3rd, 8, in 2nd, 5, in 1st, 4. There you have it. That'll conclude the Hunger Games simulator for this. Thanks once again to Andrew Rock for this suggestion. And I hope, please suggest any franchise you have in the comments down below. I'm sorry for the massive headache. The next episode will be Mythical Pokemon. See you guys next time.